are not important to you. And that means that if anybody see you, the person should. Kennedy, thank you for that man. The man have said no to it. Thank you for that design. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's exactly what I want. The man said he doesn't want. Now, now, when people see you, that you are living simply means that what is important to you shall be clear to them immediately they meet you. That's what you're living for. That is honor. I have, please, can I tell you something? I would have given you one testimony now, but because of time. If you're a woman or you're a man, particularly a woman, and you're hearing me, and you didn't make clear, and what matters to you have not come to your neck, you don't have value yet. Something that matters to you should come where? To your neck immediately. That's when people see, they see it. Somebody told me a story one day. He said two of them went to the market. Two people. In fact, I've had it so many times. But about those who are proper locals. He said a lady was telling me he went to the market with a woman to buy something, and another woman they met in the market there were talking against locals and Christian. The lady she went with didn't reply the woman. She discovered that when that woman was talking against the church and me, she was crying. This one that was crying didn't tell anything to the other girl. So that one that was talking against Lucas and Christian started apologizing to her. He said, how far you like this church? That's how far she like it. Somebody told me on Sunday, he said, Daddy, I said yes. He said, there is something I did I don't like. I said, tell me about it. Then she said, you have to know that I live only for my work and Lucas Sam. Then I said, it will not happen to you again. Learn to say things that are emphatic to God. It's not a joke. Tell God how much you love him and what you have given him. Tell him constantly. Tell him once every day. Tell him 2 times in a week, depending on how it is in your heart. Wake up in the morning and tell him when you want to sleep, that this life cannot be lived for something else. You don't joke with it. Not only that you will tell him, you will leave it out. When manipulation wants to drag your second, you use everything you have to fight it. When to come to the top will not be difficult when this thing I'm saying is clear. To get an angel to help you immediately will not be difficult. When an angel is convinced that he owns you, you don't beg him to take responsibility. But if you confuse him, he will allow you to take care of yourself. How can the spirit you're confusing take care of you? In the spirit we believe you have other plans for yourself, because you have not given adequate attention, because so many things are still taking your attention. I don't know whether you're hearing what I'm saying. If you look at the book of Hosea chapter 2 verse number 13, I want you to see how God reasons. How God reasons. He said, I am going to withdraw you. I am going to do what? Withdraw you. Then I will go to the wilderness. That I don't think it's 13, maybe 3. Find it, Hosea. Yes. This is attention. He said, lest I strip her naked and set her in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness and set her like a dry, no, and slay her with thirst. It's not this. Now, what I'm looking for is, I will take her out of a busy place. Can I define it? So that I can talk peaceably with her. That is the spirit of jealous. That is what? That is the spirit of jealous that make a spirit own somebody and give the person everything. The separation must be total. Yes, it's 14. He said, therefore, behold, I will do what? I will allure her and bring her into where? Now, the idea of taking that girl, Israel, to the wilderness is to be with only her. That is attention. And then speak comfortably with her. Everything about this scripture is about attention. It's about attention. If you pay attention to any spirit, the spirit will give you back to you. But that is what is called incarnation. The idea of incarnation is that a spirit took somebody totally, and that's the best form of service. And they are the best human beings. Are you to tell married men? Are you to tell married men? I say, listen, if after this Sunday, the church ended last Sunday, and you were talking with one girl, and your wife saw you talking with that girl. She saw you talking with that girl, and this meeting today ended again, and your wife still saw you talking with the same girl. Excuse me, she must not ask you what you're saying to that girl. You must tell her what you're talking with that girl she met you with 2 times when you go home. You must explain what you're doing with that girl to your wife. Excuse me, before you create doubt in that girl's heart, before she starts suspecting you. It will not be good for you if your wife starts doubting you. Maybe somebody didn't hear what I said. And remember that marriage is established on jealous. The opposite of love is, it is jealous that guides love. So don't think that when somebody says I love him, he says I don't jealous. I say, if there's no jealous, then there's no true love. When something belongs to somebody, he protects it. And men does not care about what belongs to them like women. That is why managerial dominion is given to them. The real dominion of God has a female face. And the female face is a face that protects what she has. Can I tell you one more thing? Jesus stayed 33.5 years only on earth. Not even the 33.5. It's only 3.5 he used for dominion. Only 3.5 he used for dominion. But the wife have exercised dominion for 2025 years. Jesus exercised for 3.5 years. But the wife have exercised for what? For 2025, and she's still ready for that. So it is not possible for you to care about your wife the way your wife cares about you. That's why when she asks you for your phone, give her. And say there's something else you're doing. Somebody told me one day, that a woman told me one day that her husband used a man's name to store the number of her girlfriend. and she still know it. You use Andrew to store the name of Ifeoma, he will find out. And if a man has a wife, don't hang around him. I said, don't hang what? Don't hang around, because the woman can curse you. Don't hang around the woman that you know, this is her husband, this is her wife, this is the man. Don't hang around the man, because the wife will not like it. Listen, the pain it creates doesn't heal. It creates very deep wound in the heart of women. It doesn't heal. If she becomes very, very bitter, you will not like what she will do to you. And then how do you get married? You're taking a cloud. You're taking a cloud from a man. You don't need a husband. What do I say? Huh? If you keep on taking a cloud from a man that's not your husband, you will not have husband. Because that one is already forming a cloud or protection around you. Fake cloud. So those who, why I brought the devotion, why I brought the word. Listen. When I came in the night, this night, the Lord said, you're going to be in Abuja. I said, yes. He said, study 9 of the book of Revelation. I started studying. He said, go back to 8. I started studying. Then he started taking me to scriptures, take me to scriptures, then take me to scriptures. Then he said to me, all I'm trying to take you to see what the season is all about. Because you see, your heart cannot focus on so many things. If you want to be great, it's not possible, because it is one heart. If your heart keep on focusing on so many things, you will not be a God, because you're under the influence of confusion. You can't come to preeminence. It's not possible. You have scattered your life into 7 things. Nothing whole can come out. If his heart Jesus scattered his life, he won't be a Messiah now. Remember that there is a difference between something that can shake and be shaken, and something that can be shaken. Immortality can be shaken. So don't follow a temporary path. Don't just take small things and destroy the original things. Am I telling you something? When Locust time started, the ministry didn't get popular immediately. Even though because of the prophetic I was popular. But I had opportunities of how I can go to a meeting and get the still there with me. There are meetings I will go for only 3 days, and I will have a huge amount of money from that meeting. I will still look at the meeting and ignore it, because it is not about money. It's in the overall. I said, it's in the overall. It's not in the immediate. Getting some amount of money is okay for the immediate. But if I keep on living for the immediate, after some time, it will destroy the overall. I said it will. The overall. Now, if I have been going up and down, I cannot preach a rich message, because I will always be traveling. And the moving up and down is not associated with unveiling of mysteries. I have to sit down. Like when I came in the night, I was sitting down. I was sitting down. I'm going to go home now. I'm going to lie down and look at the scriptures very closely for hours. There are some small things we can take. It will damage the overall. Because somebody is trying to give you small things. He's going to your real life. Don't have sense. Don't have sense. Don't forget that thing is a small things, and it's coming to your real life. It's coming to your real image. The thing is giving you is damaging your image. Something that will bring pain in the overall, or will deny the honor of the overall. In the day of crying, you no longer be there. A man is looking by the side at you, but he's always seeing another man hanging around you. How does he know whether there's anything going on or not? And how does he propose when you're busy with somebody you should not be busy with? I told one young girl one day, I said, you are hanging around with this boy. The boy should declare to me whether I want to marry you or not. And I will not see two of you again until he has told me. If he doesn't make himself clear to me, two of you will not go together. Since you don't have sense. I said, tell that boy that he must come to me and declare to me what he wants about you. Since you don't know that he's casting shadow on you. And that was the end. I rescued that girl when I told the boy to come and tell me. The boy left him, and that boy didn't come to me. That boy, the boy didn't come to me to declare anything. Because that one doesn't have father. I mean the girl. He said, let us go and drink Fanta. Two of you will be hanging around to drink Fanta. Under a tree. Let's go and get chin chin. Time naga. Hana touching chin the girl be 40 years. Hana again. And this is a boy, they do it again, not touching chin, and the uche the boy the quay body. The boy didn't only leave the boy left to look at Sam. I said, I needed to do this earlier. Why didn't I? Why was I even watching you? You want to predator a girl. Shameful. I was asking on Sunday, I said, is it okay? Is it okay for a sacrifice to lie? Huh? To paint what to you? Huh? Huh? There's nobody in my house. Don't forget that in my house I have only one room. When I go there, I go to one room to stay alone. When I come back here, I'll go to my office and stay alone. So what's the meaning of lying? It's not possible. Now, let me explain something. The presence of an incarnate spirit in men makes them God. Now, that thing I call incarnation is the idea of taking a man totally. That is excellency in devotion. The presence of an incarnate spirit in men makes them God. Now, this is called total gagging. And that is a height of honor. I said, that is a what? Huh? That is a height of honor. That's the greatest form of honor. Gagging. Gagging means the spirit will give himself 100% to you after the spirit have taken you 100%. So Christ gave himself to Jesus 100%. after he took Jesus 100%. And it is the idea of taking Jesus 100% that took him to the cross. Because Jesus need to die before he can take Christ 100%. That is incarnation. Any part of you didn't give to God, God will not protect. So it is a percentage. It is a percentage that determines, that defines incarnation. I want to read two scriptures to tell you that. In chapter 7 verse 1 of the book of Exodus and 10:30 of the book of John Gospel. Now when you want to see the value of a man of God or your value, you should find out the percentage of you that God took. Because it is the percentage that he took